kind of ended your story. You have 3 trucks now, right? And
At that time, yeah.
At that time, and you're doing the limestone, right? But now you get out the truck, right? So tell me about that transition. You start more so working on the business as opposed to in the business, becoming, a CEO of your business. So tell me about how you start growing and scaling your company.
Right. Well, at that time,
and what year is this now? Again,
this is around 2007, 2008.
Okay, got it.
So I got 3 trucks. I'm running them. Got 3 guys driving them. Night work wasn't real prevalent back then, here and there mostly. So we're rolling just days, weekends, things like that. And so my goal was, and I did DBE with the state. So I was a DBE certified firm, but for some reason never got a job. It just never happened at that time. And so I went up to 4, got another truck. And for some reason, I could not keep that 4th truck working. I just don't understand what happened. And an old man had taught me, so always keep an odd number. And but I just could not keep that 4th truck, so I sold it. I got off it real quick. I just couldn't keep it going.
Okay.
And I was having to, it's messing me up because I'm having to jump on here. So I said, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna sell it. I got back to 3. So I sat there at 3, and this is 2007. And I don't mind saying this, unfortunately went through a divorce. So I pulled back, not knowing how that gonna turn out. So I went to 1. I said, okay, I went and bought a brand new truck. I said, well, I don't know how this is gonna turn out. I'm gonna keep 1 brand new, and that way I know I got a way of making my living. So it's self-preservation at that time.
You sold the others?
I got rid of them.
Okay.
I got 1 truck. So that passes through, and then now this is 2008. Let me show you how the man up stairs works, man. Big job in town. I mean, in my county. Big job, probably the biggest job that ever been in that county. At least 20 mil. So the dirt pit guy in town, we talk. He says, hey, man, I'd like for you to handle the truck, and you think you can get some of the Baton Rouge guys to come help us? I say, oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'm like, this is the one right here. Every dump truck always waiting on that one. I say, this is the one that's going to change my life right here. And man, another dirt guy up there who I had some problems with in the past, he ends up getting the job.
Okay.
Oh my God, that messed me up. I said, okay, well, that's that. I mean, it was a major restructuring of the highway. I mean, it was a big one, man. Well, lo and behold, he couldn't handle it. So a dirt guy in Baton Rouge gets it. So it's somebody I work with. So they start calling me, hey, you go up here. I said, well, hey, look, I'm right here. I mean, we're right here in town. And so I started working up there, doing a little work on that job. All right. Oh, well, hold up. Let me back up. Let me see if I got that right. That job had started in town during the time of Katrina.
Okay.
Katrina had hit.
Okay.
Well, I sold some trucks. We got some more new trucks because y'all need to hear this. Katrina hit New Orleans. People are calling for trucks like crazy. Crazy me, I goes out there and I done bought 2 more new trucks. Sold 2, bought 2 to still make the 3. But these trucks had the high lift gate. The other ones didn't.
Okay.
We're hauling debris in New Orleans, right? They caught the levee breach, all of that. We worked on that levee breach. So they're calling us down there. We working. I'm like, oh man, $90 an hour. This is big money. This is unheard of money for us because we're only at like 55 now. We go down there, do that, fill that breach in. We're down there trying to help these people with the hurricane. Got paid from that company. Another company comes out of Atlanta in town looking for trucks. We work for this guy $90 an hour. Got paid the first week. Second week, we got stuck. $11,000. We ain't got paid to this day. But I done bought these trucks, right? And that's when go through the divorce and end up getting rid of that. So y'all need to hear that though. But this job in town had started at that time.
Got it.
All right. So I had worked out there. They called me. I go out there and I work. So then my uncle was driving one of my trucks. He got in good with one of the foremen out there. So this is still 2005, 2006. Real good. All right. So the guy says, hey, I got another big one coming up that I'm going to be over in the next county. Same county where the penitentiary at. I said, okay, 25-minute ride. So while I got a little piece of that one to end, that ended. A couple months later, divorce is over. Got 1 truck. Get a call from that guy. Hey, man, come over here and talk to me. I'm over here on the job. We set up. We about to get ready to start over here. Okay. This is a huge job. $20 million. I said, okay. He said, what can you do for me? I want you to handle the truck for the job. I said, okay. Gave him the price. He said, okay, that sounds good. I'm going to use you. He said, you helped me out on that last job over there. Your uncle did a great job for me. He was stealing. So we're hauling strap to the strap yard. He keep the money, right? So he says, I'm going to use you. So, okay. And man, that guy called me, said, give me 3 trucks. And we started working on that huge job over there, redo the road over there. That changed my life. I got that job. Then there was a 2-part section. They got the next section, another $20 million. And from 2008, I had 1 truck. Quickly got another truck. 9, quickly got another truck. I went back from 1 to 3 within about a year's time. Hauling wet batch concrete at night, the dirt work, the whole 9. We are on this job, Ramel, 3 years. That job changed my life. 2008, 2009, 2010. So I'm sitting good. Still at 3 trucks. I'm buying, selling, but I'm still at just the 3. And so we roll that with these people. So I get in good with this company. So they're getting other jobs around the Baton Rouge area. So they're calling me. I'm doing work, other jobs for them now. We done finished the big one in 2010. I'm working with them 2014, 15 on other jobs. Still at 3 trucks, doing good. That was like my sweet spot, 3 for some reason.
Got it.
So had been on the truck and went back on the truck after the divorce. So I'm out there. Get back to 3, I come back off again. Because I'm at that level now, okay, I need to be able to handle other business now. And let me say this, I subcontracted about 20 to 25 trucks at one time on that job. That was a huge job.
Got it.
And so I'll give this game. A lot of people don't like to talk about this, but it's the game. I made money off the subcontracting on that job. It was enough to pay me to where I didn't have to. It was what I would be making if I was on the truck.
And now a quick segment from our sponsor, Roll by ADP.
As small businesses continue to scale, their impact strengthens and they hire and build more connections within the community. So Perry, when did you decide you were ready to expand your operation?
On last year when the work increased, I saw the need to expand.
Got it. What features would help smooth out the process of onboarding employees to payroll?
I guess just something that would allow for easy intake, not real too technical that would make it hard.
65% of small business owners are likely to invest in technology that makes automation easier. What, if any, tech features, capabilities would you want in a payroll app?
Being able to calculate the Fed, state, and FICA taxes so we can properly and generate pay stubs.
Perry said that having a payroll solution that is easy for employees to use and can calculate payroll and tax withholdings is essential to address your business needs. With Roll by ADP, you can manage payroll and tax filings effortlessly with just a few taps. For Truck and Hustle listeners, Roll is providing you with a special offer. Get your first 3 months free of running payroll and then only pay $24 a month plus $5 each employee. To learn more about Roll, visit rollbyadp.com/truckandhustle. Now let's get back to the show.
Right. So we're basically doing $1,000 a day on subcontracting.
Doing like 10%?
No, we was doing about if it's about an hour. I was just making $5 an hour. Of course, I got crucified for that. The brothers like, "Why are you taking that?" Other people making 10 or 15. I'm just taking 5.
Yeah.
But you figure $5, I'm working 20 trucks a day.
Okay.
Right. So I was making $1,000 a day just off the trucking.
Right.
Working these guys. Right. So I'm chilling. I'm good. This is good. 5,000 a week just in that. And like I said, that job changed my life. So fast forward to 15 to 16. We finishing up this company who I'm riding this horse now 6-7 years. They not getting no more jobs in the area. Right. So, all right, this things is changing a little bit. All right. So we branch out to other people. So we get up to around 15, 16. I was like, okay, I've been out here 15, 16 years. At this time, Ramel, it was probably went from when I got into the game in 2000, it was probably 25, 30 triaxles in Baton Rouge. Katrina blowed the population of Baton Rouge up. People relocated. So Baton Rouge went from like 150, 200,000 people to like 500,000. During the height of the everything going good, 8, 9, Baton Rouge went from like 30 triaxles to about 200.
Wow.
And guys came in lowballing.
The market got oversaturated.
Oh yeah, they started lowballing the price. I think if they would have kept the price okay, it would have done okay. But here was the major shift too. We had to adjust for the Caucasian brothers who had dominated the tandem market. Now done got triaxles.
That's right.
They shifted. They realized the shift now. So tandems, you might see one or two on the road now. Now those guys, so you got guys that's got, and they come out here big. They coming out 10, 15 trucks. So now it's like 3 of them. They came out, they brought in 40, 50 trucks, just them alone. And they got dirt pits. So they had the advantage because now they can supply the dirt and the trucking. So the brothers and the rest of the guys started hurting a little bit. Like, wow, okay, that done took a major patch because everybody, all of the contractors had to call us. We had the bigger trucks.
Right.
They liked the production.
Not anymore.
Now they ain't got to necessarily call us. That took a part out of it. You know, it's not a racial thing. It's just the reality of what it was.
Right.
And so they took a plug out of the business. But now here's just this small piece of the pie for a larger group to fall for or to go for. And now these guys coming in, rate is like 60 now. They doing it for 50.
Wow.
They doing it for 45. Man, it got tight for a minute, you know? So I said, okay, I see the shift here. I come back down to 1 because I know I can make that 1, just, you know, and I can get back on the truck myself. One thing I do know how to do is that, and I love it.
Yeah.
So we up to around 16 to 17 now. I get back in the truck. I said, okay, got 1 truck. I'm cool. I had a 2007 Mag. I said, well, okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this truck. So this is 18, right? Before COVID. This is 18. Yeah, this is 18. This is 19 because COVID was 20. This is 19. So
okay.
I got 1 truck, and I said, okay, well, I'm gonna, I had two. Engine went out. I bought an older truck. So let me share this. This is game 2. While I had that big job, I shifted into another philosophy that didn't work out too well for me. Because I had bought new trucks. And then I'm like, while I was hiring these guys to work with me on that big job, I'm bagging up in the truck one day to dump on where I worked out there. And this guy's got a truck about 20 years old. And I said to myself, I said, nah, you buying these new trucks. I said, but this joker here ain't got no note. Done pulled it out the bushes and making the same money pretty much, except for the $5 you making off him.
Right.
And the guy had 2 or 3 trucks like that. And I was like, you might need a shift. And instead of this, maybe you ought to go try some used trucks out. Less overhead, more profit. So I had shifted to that philosophy. That didn't work out too well because I started having more maintenance issues.
Right.
And so I buys this truck for $30,000. Engine goes out in like 6 months. Put another engine in, that engine go out. So I'm on the hook for like $30,000 in rebuilds. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm not even finna put that back on the road. It's too old. Why I keep investing money into that? So I had this 1 good truck. I say, we need to upgrade. If it's gonna be just you need to upgrade and you're gonna be all right. So I upgraded to a 13. This is 19. This is a 13. So that truck was going good. All right, no problem. COVID happened. We still working. While everybody was shutting down, we actually working a job in my county. Federal money to clean out the ditches.
Okay.
I worked. I was like, man, this is all right. Oh, we good over here. So while everybody shut down, we were still in the truck working. That was one of the good things about construction. Because a lot of construction still went on because, you know, as long as you got your mask on, you're out in the truck, wind blowing. The thought was you ain't got to be around people.
Nice.
To still do the work.
Yeah.
So we still work. So I said, okay, this is going pretty good. We'd have made it through COVID, 2020. And I think 21, I got another one. I bought an 18 at that time, upgraded a little more. So I got a 13 and 18. This is 2021. Started a YouTube channel. I said, okay, you know what? I think I'm going to start helping guys. You know, I'm on my way out. You know, I've been in here 20 years. I think I'm going to do 4 or 5 more years. This baby girl is about to get into high school, and this is going to be it for me. I'm finna go ahead and look into doing something right off into the sunset. And started a YouTube channel and started helping people, consulting, that kind of thing. And then the business changed. Started looking, I'm like, Baton Rouge is blowing up. Where all this work coming from? Okay. So I got in with this company who have been working around the area. I said, well, I'm going to start work. I'm going to go ahead and get in with these people. So I worked with them, saw what they had. And like I told you guys, I don't know. It's just the strangest thing. Look like when I go places, other people leave, which allows me to move up.
Right.
2 outfits pulled out on this company. They were supplying them with like 20 trucks. They pulled out. So these people in immediate need for trucks. So I get both trucks in, start working with them.
What are you doing?
Asphalt. Road building, asphalt, the whole nine. I said, okay, well, cool. This is 21. Start the channel. I'm like, still not thinking I'm finna go back up. I'm like, but then I caught fire from helping people. It's contagious. You know, you help people. I was like, well, man, this may not be it for me.
Right.
Maybe it shouldn't be for me. So I'm processing this. Do you want to deal with all this? The more I'm questioning that, the more God is opening the door. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get another truck. I guess I'm going to get a third truck. We know 3 is our sweet spot. The work is there, no problem. Mindset is you don't want to have all your eggs in one basket, no way. So we got 3. We keep 2 with them. We'll work 1, take care of other stuff. Channel still going. I'm inspired. I'm passionate. And it kind of renewed my fire. The channel did. I was like, well, man, I think I might hang around here a little while. And then, so I got to 3. Craziest thing happened. I buys the 3rd truck. My finance guy calls, hey, man, the very next week, it's got 2 quad axles that just arrived out of South Carolina. You want them? The salesman, I mean. I'm like, what? I said, man, stop playing. I said, you serious? I say, I might do 1. I said, I don't think I can get 2. He said, well, you want to come see these trucks? I went down and looked at the truck. I was like, wow. Okay. I'm thinking, I said, man, the company in Baton Rouge plant don't have no quad axles. Now you can provide something that they don't have, which makes you valuable.
Right.
I talked to the guy, truck foreman, say, hey man, I'm thinking about getting some quad axles. I said, what you think you can plug? You think you can use me? You can commit to me? If I commit to you, he said, yes, indeed. Talked to my finance guy, hey, I know you said I could do 1 more, but you think you can get both of these done? Let me work on it. Call me back. Man, let's do it. You got it. And I went from 2 to 5 last July, just like that.
Got it.
So I'm like, okay, man, I'm like, all right, who gonna drive these things, right?
Right.
You know, so worked it out with drivers. That came easy. So we're rolling 5 now.
Yeah. And now the quads are more weight, right?
Right, exact. Quads in Louisiana are 75,000.
Yep.
So 23, 24 tons.
Got it.
You know, more payload. I say, okay, about an hour, $10 more an hour. Okay, more money, bigger. You know, that's the way the business is trending. Everything is going bigger. All right. And so let me drop some game right here. For us down there, another reason that's driving it to trend bigger, the CDL A driver, there's a shortage. So down around New Orleans, I found out those guys are getting the quads and the quints because it's easier to find a B driver than it is A driver.
Got it.
Wow. Okay. Because the quint can haul 80. That's what a trailer haul.
Right.
Right. So that shifted the dynamic. Then, okay, so you got to go bigger. If you're going to do this, you got to continue to go bigger as well. So I had went on and ordered a brand new quad axle Mac. It finally made it in January this year. That took me to 6. All right. I sold 1, sold the 13, got rid of it. Sold the 18, got rid of it. My goal was, okay, we're going all new now. I say, I ain't fighting it no more. It is what it is. Right. The work is just coming out the wazoo, you know, and that's always been a struggle for me. And that's why I can tell people, you know, we be striving to be comfortable, but success requires you at some point to be uncomfortable. And I just said that, you know, I see God favors it, i.e. the name. I'm not going to block anything that he wants to do. And so he just continued to open the door for the work. And another company, I got another contractor to handle their everyday work. So I'm dealing with 2 contractors. I handle their everyday work. And so bought another one in November, Western Star, Tri-X. I went back with a Tri. Because here's the thing. I got to stay versatile with both. Because there are some jobs in these neighborhoods for the asphalt company, you need that Tri. Because some of these neighborhood streets are tight and you got to be able to maneuver.
Yeah. So
that's why I got a mixture. I got 3 quads and I got 5 Tris in order to keep that maneuverability going. But I'm still going big. I want to quit now because I say I got to try that at least before I quit. So I'm up to 8 now. thinking about selling one because that old man taught me that odd number.
Yeah.
For some reason, it works,
Making sure that your compliance is on point is an integral part of any trucking related business. Today, I stopped by my friends over at Fleet Drive 360 to talk about what they're building to make sure that you can run a successful trucking company.
And it's everything from the minute you decide you want to hire somebody through maintaining all of your FMCSA compliance documents for ongoing fleet or owner-operator truck business. You've got a driver hiring and recruiting module where you'll create driver qualification files, import digital documents. You've got a drug and alcohol module where you can schedule pre-employment drug tests and manage an ongoing testing pool. We've got an accident registry so you can keep your mandated accident logs and even schedule follow-up drug testing for post-crash. We've got vehicle maintenance logs so you can not only maintain the compliance status of your vehicles, but also upload your work orders and compliance related documents so you're audit ready when they come in. We've got a document repository, fancy words for digital cloud storage of any document that you want, not just necessarily the compliance documents, anything related to your business, post-crash videos, performance evaluations. And then finally, you've got the dashboard. And the dashboard's the most important part. You can close your eyes and glance at our dashboard, open them, glance at the dashboard, and immediately know whether or not you're compliant or not, both on a driver, company, and vehicle level.
It's one-stop shop for all your compliance needs.
Is that a real thing? Like, is there? I've heard that before.
Yeah.
Too.
Here's the
what's
science.
the logic?
Here's the
behind
logic
that?
behind that. If you got, when I had the 3 trucks, if one goes down, 2 can pay for them 3. But if you got 2, that second truck catch a hard time carrying the weight of that first one that's down. Right? Because think about it like this, on a scale of 100%. If you got 2 trucks, they 50-50. If one goes down, 1 truck got to carry 100%. But if you got 3 trucks, one goes down, they're 33. 2 trucks carry 66 2/3. Whole lot better chance of carrying the weight until that other truck gets fixed.
Got it.
All right. 5, 20. One goes down, 4 can carry the weight of that 5th one until it gets up 80%. See what I'm saying? So that logic just keeps on working at the odd number.
The odd. Got it.
So, and it's a strange thing, but it works, man. It's a strange thing, but for some reason it works. So I've always tried to stay at an odd. I got a cousin of mine that's going to buy this is one of these tries. So I'm going to be back at the 7. And I just decided, I said, we're going to see how that works. And I'm going to just sub out the works. I really want to be a blessing to guys in our area by working them with us. So I'm going to just sub out the rest.
Got it. So you've constantly kind of sold, bought, kind of.
Oh yeah.
So when you're selling your trucks, how do you go about doing that? Are you trading them in? Or are you selling them on the market? What are you doing?
Well, here's the game behind that. You make money both ways. So not only are we, and this is $1 million worth of game right here. This is how truckers can grow their wealth. You keep the truck 3 years, sell the truck. My dealership is actually bought. They buy back from me. So I don't do no trading. This is straight cash money.
Okay.
Right? So the dealership will buy it back, or you just sell it on truck paper, private owner. I mean, because there's still a truck shortage and people can't get new trucks in on time, it's still taking a year, they are willing to buy good used trucks. So what I do is I keep the truck 3 years. At that 3-year mark, you to knock down your interest, you're into equity now. Right? And so my goal is on each truck, I'm trying to clear 50, 60 grand. So what you do is keep it 3 years, you order a new one, keep it 3 years, sell that truck, you pocket the 50, 60, and you build your wealth through that way as well. Right? Yeah, and you just continue to stack paper like that. Next truck, make 3 years, sell it, pocket the 50 or 60, if not more. I'm just being modest with that. The way this market is now, I know some guys are making 70 and 80 off the sale.
Yeah.
Right. But you pocket the 50, let's just say between 50 and 80 grand. You stack that, build your wealth over here, go get another truck for nothing now. And just repeat, rinse and repeat. And that's how you build your wealth over here. And just think about it. If you do that over the course of 10 trucks, that's 500 grand. Modestly at just 50.
Yeah.
And you build your wealth over here. Right. And that's how you can become debt free, house paid for free, and everything else that you may want to do on this side. So I look at, okay, this is business over here, but this is a whole nother avenue in which I'm building wealth by just the sale of the trucks. let's just say certain folks been doing it for years. I just had to learn the game. You know, why these guys getting truck 3 years and selling them? And I had one to share it with me. He said, "This is what you do." He said, "You make money both ways. You make money in trucking, but you make money off the truck both ways." Right. And when you look at it from that point of view, and you add in the money you made off the sale with the money you made off of the working the truck, look at how much you've increased your profit.
Yeah, for sure. Is there a way to understand like what the trucks will be appraised for or the value of them? How do you go about doing that?
Oh yeah, my dealer, just call the dealer. Somebody was asking that on last night. You just basically the dealer. Somebody was asking me, was there a Kelly Blue Book for trucks?
Right.
I hadn't found one yet. That is public. Now the dealers, they got one.
Yeah.
And so my guy, he pretty much always can tell me. Give you an example. On that 13 that I had paid it down. I had kept it 3 years. I had paid it down to 55. I sold it to the dealer for 115. He's gonna turn around and sell it. He ain't trying to make but at least 5. He gonna sell it though for about 125.
Right.
It didn't stay at the lot 3 weeks. Gone. Right. So the dealer will be able to give you the value of what it is, and you can just kind of check. You can look on truck paper, see what that year, make, and model specs are going for. But now's a good time. The market is high. It's high for used trucks on one end of buying them, but also at the same time, once that resale happens, though, you'll be able to get your money back out of it that way. And the thing I try to tell guys, and it happens, guys fall in love with trucks. Anything that's an asset, you can't fall in love with it. If the price is right, I'll sell anything. I'll sell my house right now if the price is right.
That's right.
But guys be falling in love with you. Oh, you know, it's clean. It's my rig. Falling in love with it. You can't look at it like that. You got to look at it. This is an asset that's designed to make money. And if somebody wants to give you premium amount of money for that asset, why not let it go get another asset that ain't costing you nothing out of pocket to go get the other asset?
That's right.
It just makes sense.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? But the mentality is that has to change is, man, I can't wait till I get this note paid for. I can't wait till I get this truck paid for. Then what? You're paying a note or you're paying Uncle Sam, one of the two. I'd rather pay a note. Right?
Yeah.
Guys think they're going to ride off into the sunset, truck paid for, and I'll be able to just take that note and pocket that. Yeah, you might do it a year or two. But sooner or later, the maintenance going to get you, or because you don't have that note to help you with your taxes, you're going to pay somebody. So why not just keep on rinsing and repeating? You're getting the full depreciation for the 3 years, so it's benefiting you that way. You're selling it, going to make a lump sum, and you made money off the truck. How can you lose like that?
We are here live at OTR Solutions HQ. I'm here with my partner, Jonathan. Man, listen, factoring is an integral part of the transportation industry. Why is factoring important?
Absolutely, Ramel. In this economy, in this market, cash flow is king. Cash flow is the key to growth. If you have a young trucking company, or if you've been in the industry for years and you want to take that business to the next level, we're absolutely a company that can help. So I hope you'll give us a call today. Let us know what we can do to help you out.
Get the rest and roll with the best. Let's go.
But he stuck with me, and I guess maybe a month, I began to get the concept of the floating the gears, downshifting, that kind of thing, and basically learn how to do it from practice. And finally, they turned me loose, put me in my own truck. And I'll tell anybody, you will learn. That biggest learning will come when you're also by yourself. After you got that foundation, you get in here by yourself. You don't have a choice but to get it one way or the other.
If you twisted, confused, or stuck about trucks, don't be dumb. This is the place to come. Truck and Hustle. Let's go.